It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers on Monday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Give up the middle to Smith. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw with Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Let's go. Red 38. Hut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Young to throw, flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there. picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Carolina.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Washington takes over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, check!
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10. Here's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos. Cup 19.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives. Puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now a timeout for Carolina That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. York's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Strike. Check. Striker.
A run with the rookie from Georgia. It's Trevor Etienne. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Here's Etienne. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Darth Armstrong who was there to get him down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Needle blue. 10 black. Set cut.
From the gun, it's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Yellow. Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Yeah. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
60 average.
Throwing is Daniel. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Washington.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Commanders. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. 45, white, set.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95.
1 quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Blaster, 6. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Carolina's going to send out Sam Martin to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
A run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now. Daniel. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Yep, 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready. Yellow, foot claws red. Needle blue. Ready, ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage.
Brings up 2nd.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
On the ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Black, 95.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Sam Martin now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A give, left side. Here's Smith. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Daniels. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
On the give, it's Smith. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 27 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
Ready, set.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready.
Run inside with Smith. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Smith again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
York's kick is good. And the Commanders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready?
On first down is Young. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Panther 60.
Daniels now on first down. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
44-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Washington.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Cade York to kick off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Steal! Check steal! Hut, hut.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cade York to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Strike it! Strike it! Ready!
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Ready! Ready! Green Jack! 10 black! Ready!
Out of the shotgun, Young will dump this down to Hubbard. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go pink. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Steel, black. Hut.
Here's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he will score. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down here, it's Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a run with Smith. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 53-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That run good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Here we go, set. Blue strike, 45. White. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Now, ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Of his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Set. Black 40. White, white. Slice blue. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
43. Ready?
Now Young. Just set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Steel black. Go red.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Hut.
Young quickly out till he gets it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
6 brings up third and 13.
Okay, break. Ready, ready. 10 black. Set.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Smith. He'll work forward for a couple. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Ready, Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Back downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
That is caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
On the ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Smith. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw with Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Come on. That's Panther 11. 19, 8,
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
blue. Here we go. Yellow, 43, black shot. Fury, yellow. Hey, blue.
Here's Young to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for the Carolina Panthers.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Blue strike.
9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Set, ready, set.
To throw is Young. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
For a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the
Grill green,
17-yard
45.
line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Here's Young. Moving left. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Give up the middle to Smith, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 56 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Smith. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Lane, touchdown Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. York good on the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Down. 40, red, yellow. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deron King. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
That pass taken in by McCory. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Washington.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Go.
They'll run with Smith, trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1. One more time, it's Smith. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Steel, black. Ready, ready. Spit, blue strikers. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st down. That into the hands of Hubbard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Shot.
Out of the shotgun. Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Third down coming up.
Set, ready. 10 black, set.
Now Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow, 43. Black Ultra. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Rolling right. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On first down is Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for two. To throw is Young. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here on the road for the Commanders as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup